Hey everyone, and welcome. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today for a brand new explainer. Look, today we are taking a highly structured, totally objective look at the BitradeX educational guide. We're going to strip away the marketing hype, bypass all those online rumors, and zoom right in on the source materials to understand exactly what this platform is, and maybe more importantly, what it isn't. So if you want a clear, level-headed breakdown of how this system actually works without all the noise, you are definitely in the right place. Right off the bat, the guide hits us with this foundational mantra: education first, informed decisions always. And let me be incredibly clear here. This explainer is not financial advice, and it's definitely not a promise of profit. This is simply an educational tool designed to help you make calm, informed, and responsible decisions if you're looking into the BitradeX ecosystem.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with a quick welcome to BitradeX, then unpack their AI-powered iBOT. From there, we'll look at the plans and what you can realistically expect, touch on platform security, discuss their ethical affiliate system, and finally close out with a really crucial checklist on understanding crypto trading risks.
All right, Section 1. Welcome to BitradeX, the intersection of crypto and AI. The source materials essentially present this whole ecosystem as sitting right at this fascinating crossroad between digital assets and modern automation. Now, to really get what BitradeX is doing, we kind of have to understand the playground they operate in. At its core, a cryptocurrency exchange is a digital platform where you can buy, sell, deposit, and withdraw digital assets. But here's the major catch, right? Traditional finance, like the stock market, has business hours. They close. Crypto markets, they operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They literally never sleep. And for a beginner, watching those numbers bounce around the clock can be incredibly overwhelming. And honestly, that overwhelming 24/7 volatility brings us perfectly to Section 2, the AI-powered iBOT, automation in focus. Because this is exactly how the platform proposes tackling the challenge of a market that just never stops moving.
So what is it? The materials define the iBOT, sometimes they call it the AiBot, as an automated tool designed to analyze market opportunities and execute strategies. The whole idea here is to give users access to intelligent tools without forcing them to sit at a desk at 3 in the morning staring at complex charts and making those highly emotional trades during massive market swings. Basically, it executes defined strategies on your behalf.
But, and this is a massive distinction, the guide heavily leans into this specific analogy. The iBot is an AI co-pilot. It is not an infallible autopilot. Artificial intelligence simply cannot control unexpected global news, sudden regulatory changes, or massive market drops. It's a tool. It crunches the data, sure, but you, the user, stay completely in charge of the big decisions, like how much capital you're risking and which plan you select.
And speaking of plans, let's transition to Section 3, plans and realistic expectations, understanding commitment. The iBot operates on a few different plans, and understanding them is really all about understanding the relationship between your commitment and your flexibility. Now, what's really interesting here is how the trade-offs are mapped out. You've got the AI Daily plan, which offers total flexibility with zero locked commitment, communicating a rate of 0.10%. Then, as you can see, the plans scale up in duration, 30, 90, 180, all the way to a full 360 days. And that communicated rate increases alongside your time commitment, up to 0.40%. But please keep in mind, the source material explicitly states these rates are as of a specific date and are totally subject to change. They are absolutely not guaranteed. And that brings us to a huge point of personal responsibility. Longer fixed plans reduce your liquidity. It is such a common beginner mistake to just chase that highest percentage at the bottom of the table without realizing, hey, my funds are locked up for a whole year. Listen, if you might need that money for rent, groceries, or a random emergency in the next couple of months, locking it up is just not an intelligent choice, no matter how good the percentage looks. Okay, moving right along to Section 4, platform security and audits, managing asset custody. I found the source text to be surprisingly transparent here in asserting that even top-tier professional audits don't eliminate all your risks. So here are the security features BitradeX claims in their materials. We see continuous monitoring by Certic Skynet, a solid top 100 presence on CoinMarketCap, the use of multi-signature cold wallets to store assets safely offline, and they mention a $10 million common fund. Now, educationally speaking, these are definitely positive technical signals, but the guide is very clear about this. These are not absolute bulletproof guarantees of permanent solvency or uninterrupted withdrawals. In fact, they draw a really sharp line between platform security and personal security. Think about it.
Certic Skynet monitoring and multi-sig cold wallets are awesome, but they are completely useless if you use a weak password or click a sketchy phishing link or just hand your two-factor authentication codes over to some scammer on social media. Your own personal security practices, they're just as vital as the platform's multi-million-dollar infrastructure.
Let's shift gears to Section 5, the ethical affiliate system, sharing without hype. BitradeX does have an optional referral program, but the guide really insists that it has to be built on education, not high-pressure recruitment.
And this brilliantly illustrates the massive difference between a responsible leader and a toxic promoter. An ethical affiliate explains the risks, shows the actual current conditions, and encourages you to do your own independent research. They absolutely do not guarantee profits, they never ask to manage your funds, and they definitely don't create false urgency by telling you to borrow money and get in right now. The source material has a super clear mandate here. Share information, not promises. If you do choose to use their affiliate system, true duplication doesn't mean replicating hype, it means replicating education. A community that actually understands how the platform works is vastly superior to one that's just running on fleeting emotion and FOMO. Which leads us directly to our final and honestly, arguably the most important segment today. Section 6. Understanding crypto trading risks, the final checklist. Because making an informed decision means knowing exactly what can go wrong. The guide lays out these practical onboarding steps, and I really want to highlight them for a second. Step 1, lock your account down with 2FA. Step 2, fund it responsibly. Step 3, pick a plan that actually fits your real-world liquidity needs. But Step 4 is the absolute kicker. Execute a withdrawal test early. Guys, don't wait 6 months to see how the system works. Run a small test so you understand network fees and processing times before you ever commit a large chunk of capital. Because if you don't understand the mechanics of moving crypto, you can so easily make a fatal error. Look at this. The golden rule is correct coin, correct network, correct address. In the crypto world, if you make a mistake with the network or type in the wrong deposit address, your money is permanently lost. Period. There is no customer service desk that can magically reverse a blockchain transaction for you. So, let's just quickly summarize the 4 major risks you take on if you participate. Market risk. AI cannot shield you from a broad crypto market crash. Platform risk. You are relying on a centralized entity that could potentially change its rules. Liquidity risk. Your funds might be locked away right when you need them. And overconfidence risk. Seeing some early wins might cause a bit of euphoria, leading you to do something crazy like dump all your savings in. So the crucial takeaway here is all about mindset. The correct mindset isn't blind fear, but it's not wild euphoria either. It's balance, moving slowly, testing features with small amounts, using flexible plans while you learn the ropes, and absolutely, 100%, keeping your emergency life savings entirely out of crypto. That is the intelligent, balanced path forward. And that brings us to our final, powerful takeaway from the text. Learn, verify, decide. I've just given you the unvarnished, hype-free breakdown of how this ecosystem operates, but now, the responsibility is entirely yours. Are you ready to do the hard work of verifying these facts? Or are you going to let the emotions of the market make your decisions for you? Thank you so much for focusing in with me today. Keep learning, keep verifying, and I will see you in the next explainer.